Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Paul Heyman has spoken up the day before WWE Raw, finally finding time to share something emotional with his fans. He added that he didn't have time before this despite wanting to share it before this. For Heyman, WrestleMania was an incredibly important time. The legendary manager was very busy throughout the event, as he not only was being inducted to the Hall of Fame that same week, but he was also a part of the WrestleMania story that weekend, with the Bloodline and The Rock's feud with Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. The star was also having his biography shot. Now, speaking on social media, Heyman mentioned that before WrestleMania weekend he had been looking for unique items to share at the Hall of Fame exhibit or to showcase in his biography. He didn't find it at that time, but has now found an incredibly emotional piece of WWE memorabilia tonight, before Raw. He said that Ernie Roth, aka the Grand Wizard, sometime before his death, gave him the wizard glasses and said that Heyman would look at them later and laugh. He said that it was his pleasure now to share it with fans. Both in prep for the WWE Hall of Fame exhibit in Philadelphia on WrestleMania weekend, and also looking for items in advance of tonight's A&E biography. I went through a whole bunch of old boxes looking for rare, unique items that would make people exclaim, "Wow" or "OMG. Look at that." I didn't really have the time before Mania nor while shooting this doc, but from 1983, shortly before his death, the Grand Wizard, Ernie Roth, turned to me in Madison Square Garden and handed me his wizard glasses. "One day, young man, you'll look at these and laugh. After all these years, it's my pleasure to share this with you." Paul Heyman's status in WWE. Fans have been worried about Paul Heyman's status in WWE ever since the Bloodline took him out after they attacked him for not acknowledging Solo Sikoa. At this time, it's not certain when the star will return, but it's expected that when he does so, it will be with Roman Reigns as well. Paul Heyman stayed loyal to Reigns even during his absence and did not fall in with Sikoa despite the danger to himself. As the cameras panned over the excited crowd at the arena, the WWE Universe buzzed with anticipation. Tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw promised thrilling matches and unexpected twists, but before the action began, there was a special announcement that had everyone talking backstage. The screen flickered, and the familiar strains of Paul Heyman's entrance music began to play. The crowd erupted into cheers and boos, a testament to the complex relationship fans had with one of WWE's most influential figures. Heyman stepped out from behind the curtain, his usual swagger slightly subdued. He walked to the ring with a purpose, microphone in hand, and the audience sensed that something significant was about to happen. Heyman stood in the center of the ring, waiting for the noise to die down. His eyes scanned the sea of faces, taking in the energy and passion that had defined his career. He raised the microphone to his lips and began to speak. "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman," he started, his voice steady but tinged with emotion. "And tonight, I stand before you not just as an advocate, not just as a manager, but as a man who has dedicated his life to this business." The crowd quieted, hanging on his every word. Heyman continued, "For over 3 decades, I've had the privilege of working with some of the greatest talents this industry has ever seen. From Brock Lesnar to Roman Reigns, I've had the honor of being in the corner of champions, of legends. But tonight, I want to speak to you from the heart." He paused, the weight of his words settling over the audience. "Wrestling is more than just a job for me. It's a passion, a calling. It's about the stories we tell, the emotions we evoke, and the moments we create. And none of that would be possible without each and every one of you, the WWE Universe." A ripple of applause spread through the arena, a gesture of appreciation for a man who had given so much to the sport. Heyman's eyes glistened with unshed tears as he pressed on. "In this business, we often talk about the sacrifices we make," he said. "The long hours, the physical toll, the time away from our families. But what we don't always acknowledge is the emotional journey we all go through. The highs and the lows, the triumphs and the setbacks. And through it all, I've had the support of the most passionate, dedicated fans in the world." The crowd roared in response, their admiration for Heyman evident. He smiled, a rare, genuine smile that lit up his face. As you know, tonight is a special night, he continued. Not just because of the incredible matches and the surprises in store, but because tonight I want to pay tribute to the men and women who make this all possible. The superstars in that locker room, the production team, the crew, and of course, you, the fans. Heyman took a deep breath, his voice steadying. I stand here before you, humbled and grateful for the journey we've shared. From ECW to WWE, from the Paul Heyman guy to the advocate for the tribal chief, every step of the way has been a testament to the power of this business. And as we move forward, I want you to know that my commitment to you, to this industry, remains unwavering. The audience erupted into applause, their respect for Heyman clear. He nodded, acknowledging their support. Tonight, I have one more thing to say, he said, his tone growing serious. In this ever-evolving landscape of professional wrestling, we face new challenges and new opportunities. But through it all, one thing remains constant, the bond we share, the connection that unites us all. And as long as we have that, there is nothing we can't achieve. He raised his hand, signaling the end of his speech. Thank you, WWE Universe, for everything. Now, let's make tonight a night to remember. With that, Heyman dropped the microphone and stepped out of the ring, his presence leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of everyone in attendance. As he walked backstage, he was met with a chorus of applause from his peers, a testament to the respect he had earned over his illustrious career. Backstage, Roman Reigns, the tribal chief himself, approached Heyman. The two men shared a silent moment of understanding, their bond stronger than ever. You did good out there, Paul, Reigns said, clapping a hand on Heyman's shoulder. Heyman nodded, a sense of fulfillment washing over him. Thank you, Roman. Now, let's go out there and show them why we're the best. The night continued, filled with thrilling matches and unforgettable moments, but Paul's heartfelt message resonated with everyone. It was a reminder of the passion, dedication, and love that fueled the world of professional wrestling. As the final match concluded and the cameras faded to black, the WWE Universe knew they had witnessed something special. Paul Heyman's emotional message had set the tone for the night, reminding everyone of the bond that united them, the power of the stories they told, and the magic that made wrestling more than just a sport. It made it a way of life.